Calicut University. 4th semester Psychology. Human Physiology, 4. 2022 at previous year question with answer. Section A. Each question carry 1 marks. 1. Osmotic thirst. Cellular dehydration thirst. Eating salty food causes osmotic thirst. Triggered by loss of water from osmoreceptors. 2. Multiple sclerosis. Progressive disease that attacks the myelin of axon in the CNS. Common symptoms. Visual disturbance, muscular weakness, numbness, tremor, ataxia. 3. Neuroplasticity. The ability of the brain to form and reorganize synaptic connections, especially in response to learning or experience or following injury. 5. Parkinson's diseases. Movement disorder of middle and old age peoples. About 2.5 times more prevalent in male than females. Common symptoms: tremor, muscular rigidity, difficulty initiating movement, slowness of movement, mask-like face. 6. Amino acid. The blood concentration of amino acid cause EECT on hunger and feeding. 7. Ischemia. Disruptions of the blood supply to an area of the brain. 3 main causes of cerebral ischemia: thrombosis, embolism, arteriosclerosis. 8. Cholecystokinin. It released mainly in response to fat entering the duodenum and has a direct EECT on the feeding center to reduce subsequent eating. 9. Preoptic nucleus. The major area of the brain that controls sleep induction and maintenance. Area of hypothalamus that play role in male sexual behavior. 10. Cachexia. Metabolic disorder of increased energy expenditure leading to weight loss greater than that caused by reduce the food intake along. Almost all types of cancer caused by the both anorexia and cachexia. Section B. Each question carry 2 marks. 11. Inanition. One of the eating disorder. Opposite of obesity and is characterized by extreme weight loss. Caused by inadequate availability of food or by pathophysiological condition that greatly decrease the desire for food, including pathogenic disturbance, hypothalamic abnormalities, etc. Causes serious. This is a such a cancer. Serious weight loss by increasing the energy expenditure. 12. Huntington's disease. Progressive motor disorder of middle and old ages. First sign is often increased fidgetiness. As the disorder develops, rapid, complex, jerky movements of entire limbs begin to predominate. No cure. That typically occurs about 15 years after the first symptom. Passed from generation to generation by a single dominant gene called Huntington. 13. Froehlicher syndrome. 14. Wolffian ducts, one of the paired embryogenic tubules that drain the primitive kidney to the cloaca. Male Wolffian system, capacity to develop into male reproductive ducts. Testosterone stimulates the development of Wolffian system. 15. Obesity. Excess of body fat. Obesity caused by great energy intake than energy expenditure. Decreasing physical activity and abnormal feeding regulation. Sedentary lifestyle. Childhood overnutrition, neurogenic abnormalities. Genetic factor. Treatment for obesity: gastric bypass surgery, gastric banding surgery. 16. Neurotoxin. Nervous system can damaged by exposure to any one of a variety of toxic chemicals, which can enter general circulation from the gastrointestinal tract, from lungs or through the skin. Some neurotoxins are endogenous. Most neurophysiological diseases of genetic origin are caused by abnormal recessive genes that are passed from parent to offsprings. Recessive gene do not cause, gene is passed on future generation. Cause is disorder. Genetic accident is another major cause of neurophysiological disorders. 17. Testosterone. Testosterone is necessary for male sexual behavior. Healthy male has far more testosterone than is required to activate the neural circuits that produce his sexual behavior, and that having more than the minimum is of no advantage in his respect. Restoration of copulatory behavior by testosterone occurs by different mechanism in rodents and primates. 18. Hypovolemic thirst occurs when the volume of your blood is reduced due to fluid loss from sweating. Heat trouble in pumping blood to head and nutrients do not flow as easily to cell. Body will react with hormones vasopressin and angiotensin to that constrict blood vessel. This taste is different from osmotic because restoration of lost salt is needed and not just water. 19. Amino acids. Some amino acid and lipid substance affect the rates of firing of the same neurons or other closely associated neurons. 20. Pica. Abnormal craving of an eating of substance, chalk, ashes, or bones, not normally eaten that occurs in nutritional deficiency states in human or animals or in some forms of mental illness. Pica most commonly seen in pregnant women, small children, and those with developmental disabilities such as autism.